Hello guys and welcome back to my Aragon campaign where the goal is to reach 1 million income. So how are we doing so far? The year is 1732, so we are in the late game. In the last episode we mostly deleted Ming and Prussians. Prussians don't feel too good, but if you go and check the armies, they still have freaking 234,000 troops and 300 force limit with these provinces. It's crazy, right? And today we are going to eat them more and more. I'm going to continue completing my world conquest and converting as many provinces as possible to Catholic. I think we're doing a pretty nice job with it. I think we'll not be able to do 1/5, but this will be something close to 1/5, and I think this should be still enough to achieve our goal. As we started, the coalition started forming again, so I need to look on the truce map mode. As you can see, I don't have any truces with the Europeans, so I'm going to attack Chile. Oh no, I don't have a diplomat. No. 11 days. Let's hope that in 11 days they will not join my coalition. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Declare on it. Freaking Prussians will protect them. Are you freaking serious? Yeah, they're protecting the Protestant faith. This breaks a lot of my plans, because everyone here is Protestant. Those guys are reformed, so it could be we would be able to get rid of all those countries, 4 countries, from potentially joining the coalition. I should also probably attack Great Ord, because they always love to join my coalitions, but they are allied to Transoxiana, with bigger country that I want to eat. So what about Nogai? Yeah, Nogai seems a better country to attack. Now that we pissed out Europeans a little bit earlier, because we don't have that much of free overextension to use, and we are taking care of these Asians. You can see the coalition was supposed to dissolve, but right now we should ask Paradox a question. Why would Great Ord and Bengal declare coalition war against me? We have way over 1 million troops with our alliance. Even Japan is helping us. Why they have 60,000? Why would AI think that this coalition war is going to do something? It doesn't make any sense. Now, thanks to it, I'm just going to attack Gujarat, because the only ally is at war with me, so nobody will help them. I just need to get them. My leaders are so shitty lately. Even though I have 100 army tradition, this is the type of leaders that I'm getting. And this is a double situation for us, because also Pasai can join the war, the defender of the faith, because I'm at war with them already. So I'm just going to declare on Gujarat. This may need to clear this. Look, 200 right now. I don't have any ships here, because my ships are taking care of blocking Pasai here. So I'm just going to use this situation to get back in my income fine. I think I should even reinforce this battle. Let's go. I'm just going to break the relations with anyone. Transoxiana. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you so much. Now we're taking care of Gujarat to take care of our income finally. And of course in the meantime Nogai. And while I'm clearing tons of the provinces, so of course I still have time. This is something that I would normally be angry about, so my ruler died and I lost stability and I have a regency. But first of all, regency is 535, so it's amazing. But my heir is 565, and in 11 years I'm going to get him. Of course, it's out of regency that would decrease my legitimacy, but I have enough bonuses to keep it on 100. By the way, my income is already 2.3 thousand, but remember, it's still a lot of value sitting here, and a lot of value sitting here that it could get out. There's still a lot of things that we could work on, and also still Pope is stealing a lot of my income over here. Look, they are earning 300 ducats. Of course, I cannot get Rome from them, because I would get a minus to diplomatic reputation. As you can see, occupation of Rome. I don't want to lose diplomatic reputation, but I should as fast as possible take all of those provinces. Just leave them with 1 Rome province. We have another coalition. For now it's just Sweden, and Korea. To start that from growing, I just attacked Pope. My truce with Prussia ends in 8 years, so it's okay. My truce with Ming ends in 12 years. Those two countries are the most important that they can't join it. And I can piece out Nogai finally. A 90 overextension should be doable for us. I can even take more because those provinces will be cored in a second. So just go as much as they're going to accept. Is it full annexation doable? No. 134. 450 admin points to core. Yeah, we can totally go for it. France looks better and better. 14.3 thousand death. We can unlock another idea. So we have just 3 more ideas, at least 2. But in the perfect scenario, 3 more ideas to take. Right now it will be economic. It will be plutocratic when I become the republics at the end of the game. And I should theoretically switch diplomatic into expansion ideas, but we'll see if we have time and power points to do so. It will be hard to fulfill that. They cost me 375. And remember, I need to keep conquering provinces and conquering them, and I will definitely need to take this. This is the key. 10% admin efficiency. I could already piece out Pope, but even if I don't take Rome, it's over 100 overextension. This expansion is not a problem because they're Catholic and everyone here is Protestant. I think first of all I'm going to piece out Gujarat. Look, I'm taking finally everything out of this node, which comes with a higher income. Gujarat would be 84 of overextension. So I would be having 220 of it. I think I'm going to wait a little bit more because November 37, 1 whole year of 200 overextension. Half year I can take, but 1 year is a little bit too much. Now I think I can take it until November. A few months on over 200 overextension. Let's do this. I will start with Gujarat. So let's fully annex them. That's full annexation. It's going to hurt a lot, but Coral 320. See, I'm expanding so much and so quickly that we don't have power points. We need to start creating new vassals, especially that Portugal is slowly going down, and I have also one place in general. Ooh, Saxony is in Germany. I have Memoir. Could go maybe after someone in Africa. If I fully annex Mali, and I like to Great Britain for real. If I fully annex Mali, then I have a couple of cores to give them. Mali would be a nice thing to take, but I like to freaking Great Britain. Yeah, we'll have to think about that, but this seems like a good potential vassal for us. Also, we finally finished quantity ideas, thanks to which we have 900 of forcement right now. We don't have much manpower to fulfill it right at this moment, but I'll be working on it. And we have a couple of new policies, like 10% more of armies, which was used for 5% in siege ability. I'll keep the 5% in siege ability. We have diplomatic reputation here. Goods produced at raised rate, of course. I think I'm going to go for the diplomatic reputation to annex my vassals even quicker. A lot of those provinces require a ton of the time to convert. A bit more than we did in the past. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build cathedrals in all of such provinces. So I need to go to the religious map mode and build those churches everywhere. I hate this already, but this is the piece that I'm going to take. I changed it a little bit, so it's 70% from the provinces. I need this province after all for the mission, and 30% to transfer trade power, so they'll be having a minimal amount of it. This is 193 overextension for us, but it will be decreasing in a second. So core all spent most of admin points. This is all good. Right now that we finish with Pope, I'm going to take care a little bit more of the new world, because there are a lot of natives and we can use that. Because remember, if colony has 10 provinces, you're getting a merchant. Those colonies are my personal union colonies for now. But I can create my own colonies, and then I'll be having, for example, in the Pearl region, 2 different colonies that will be giving me a merchant. That's why I'm going to attack this nation here, and I'm going to take 10 provinces from them. And also I'll do the same later with Chactemal, with Chickasaw. I might also take 10 provinces from Newfoundland, from Great Britain, so I'll be having also 2 of them in Canada. I'm actually going to build the Suez Canal, because it will be simply useful not to go through this. with my ships. I actually made a mistake over here because I don't have yet colonial range for this. You can see it's 725 I have and 1000 is needed. So this nation I will just simply white piece it because there's nothing I can do. I could only feed Portuguese colonies here. So I'm going to piece out Khmer because I can see I'm dealing with them right now. I'm going to fully annex them, and after fully annexing them I'm going to release them as my vassal, and I will be feeding them with provinces around here because I need another vassal to be created. There it goes, full annexation incoming. Pieces and out, that would be 150 for extension, but as promised I'm just going to go here, release them as my vassal. With all of those provinces they just got, they didn't have any single core on mine provinces. Are they disloyal? Why are you disloyal? They have 300 development over here. In these few provinces is... Whoa! They must have devved this a lot. It's okay, I wanted actually to enforce religion on them. 1740. Let's enforce it. They'll be disloyal for quite some time, but for a time I'll deal with it. And also I was looking around on my trade companies, and there's a possibility to get I think 1 or 2 more merchants by simply increasing the trade centers, so that's what I'm going to do. Sichuan, so this one is having 48%, so I'm going to just do this. I'm going to change this building with the trade building. That should be simply enough. Anatolia is having just 26% right now because I stated around here I had full course and I needed more manpower, so that's what I did. I could try just increasing Sinop Trade Center to level 3, building this, and in Shugla just building this, and maybe this will be enough to get 50%. Another perk that I could pick here for this war, I could have picked this, but I didn't see that I can already do that. But to be honest, this would be way more useful as my next war with Prussia is incoming, and they still have 150,000 of troops, and probably they will bring more when the war starts. Remember that Great Horde declared at least 2 coalition war against us. Yes, I'm fully annexing them right now. I think I can spend it because we are close to the technology, but it still costs a little bit too much, 640. I'll wait a couple, like probably 2 more years, and in the meantime I'm just going to fly annex and core Great Horde soon as not waste my time. Beautiful. Right now I have 15,000 great power score and our income is 3,000. Talking about the coalitions, after this war Pasai will be able to join the coalition, same as Brunei. I don't have truce with Brunei, so I have to attack them in these 5 days because it's highly possible, yes, that they would attack me by themselves. Tlemcen and Sulu will be joined. Freaking Tlemcen, why would this nation here join it? It's in my coalition, so it's even good for me that I'm going to siege them down. And I think even though we don't have influence in humanist ideas, right now we are doing incredibly, and with the next admin deck and 10% admin efficiency, it will be even better. These AIs will never understand that coalition wars will not do anything. Maybe this time they are bringing pretty big amounts of the armies because we are at war basically with all of those northern countries. But all I will have to do is to consolidate my troops and win as many battles and as fast as possible. It's even Liege attacking me, so I could go and start sieging them down, so maybe they'll be willing to peace out it quickly. How is it going so far with the coalition? We've killed 500,000 of them and we are getting close to white peace. And in the meantime my truce with Prussia right now ended. But it's even okay because I remember I'm fighting the coalition, so even the join of the coalition they'll be alone there after this war. In the meantime my vassals fully sieged Chickasaw, but they're sieging it down for themselves. I could go, oh yes, okay, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, those would go to Portuguese Louisiana. I want to give all promises only to myself, no? So this would go to myself, okay. And in another war I would get the others. That would that would be enough to create our own colonial nation. Coalitions are going to kill my mental health, but here we go. I can richly white peace after killing 1 million of those bastards. We'll have to kill probably Sweden and Great Britain mostly, and Sicily. Those three nations are the three major factors in the coalition, so that's what I'm going to target in the next 5 years after the truce ends. So white peace them. Yes, white peace them. Screw you. Now I can take admin tech, which will give me admin efficiency. Because of this, yes, Portugal will be finally sieged down in a few months. I can peace out Pasai, but for that I need 3 days for the diplomat. From Pasai I'm going to take probably those promises, maybe a little bit more if they'll be willing to give me. Cannot get anything here because I don't have the fort, but it's maximum anyway. 84% of this, I have enough army points to core it in a second. There it goes. I declared on Bengal in the meantime because normally Pasai will be defending them, but right now it couldn't because of course I was at war with them. And after this coalition war I need to take all of my stacks that were fighting in it, take them around here or somewhere in Saxony, and I need to reorganize and prepare for the war with Prussia. There we go. Integration is indeed a slow process. We just finished annexing Portugal. A lot of pop-ups. Trading, new mercenaries, new casus belli, Treaty of the Decias. I love it. So all the Portuguese colonies are mine. It gave me 5 new merchants. I have 3,000 income, which might be probably furthermore improved, and most importantly 16.4 thousand great power score right now. We are in the middle of annexing Castile. It will take probably, by the way, how much it will take with the current admin efficiency? Not so much. So I could start also eating something else, because this cost me 300, so I'm going to take it to keeping up to date with this technology. And I should probably either start eating Mewar or Wu, because I gave them a little bit too many promises in with trade centers. Probably I'll start with Mewar, but to do so you can see I need to improve relations with them. First, I brought all of my troops from Europe around here, this doesn't matter, to fight Prussia. It's time to attack them. Of course I'm not going to just go and solve them with this huge stack. Look, they have so many armies around, so it won't be easy. Naxos helping imperialism. Declare the war. Now, I'll be attacking with this stack. No, this one is better. I need to catch something. Split in a half, right? Infantry, split in a half and go. Now, get only those 2 stacks. Yes, 90k. Here, infantry, spin a half. Go for a second, go for a second. This is my second artillery stack. And this is the reinforcement, those 250ks. Yeah? Let's go and try fighting something. I'll wait, because of course right now they will panic and go around with their troops. I'll just look around and wait for a possibility to stack wipe something. Of course it's Prussians, so probably not have such possibility. 29th, 25th. Let's try it. I know it might be a very bad idea considering we are fighting on -2 and we rolled 0 on the first fire. But we'll see. Reinforce that with 25k. Oh, we've sieged on something here. Let's continue that. Oh, I will be so freaking outnumbered here and fight you -2. That was probably a mistake, but we'll see. I'll try. Those guys can always reinforce as well, but I would prefer you to go and fight those guys 1v1. It's just artillery, pure artillery there. Okay. Out of you asked me for reinforcements, guys, you just need, in general, some reserves. Here I have 30k, but in 0. That's a good example, because it's, I'll be there on 10th. It's 30k, look at how this is dropping. It's 14, and it's 8,000, because he rolled 8-0. In such occasions, you need to sometimes reinforce it a bit earlier. And I think this battle is too important for us. Let's reinforce it again. It's just 30,000 reserves again for us. Maybe not go straight there, but I can catch those guys first. And you in the meantime reinforce the battle. Because if they reinforce and I reinforce, I will surely lose. My only possibility is to win here and then go here. Okay, give me this stack wipe, because I might be too late for this one. 9,000 reserves. Are they? Let's go and reinforce that. I might be late, to be honest. Yes, I'm already late. It's okay. We just checked the equality and you can see that it's insane. It's insane. We've lost 70,000 troops and they've lost 60, so it wasn't that bad for us. And this stack is a little bit alone. Let's go and try them in Bremen. I think I should, instead of fighting them, I should focus on sieging down forts, because they have level 2 forts and this will not be a problem to siege them down. Our air finally got into the front 565. 524 air is quite nice, but just the difference between them is not so big. Why I'm losing so much policy center leaders? Yeah, but I need many leaders right now, and of course, yes, we need to get a better advisor, but I need the one that I could improve to level 5. Even though I have 116 overextension, I'm going to piece out so many rebels ongoing as well. I'm going to piece out Prussia already, because you can see they're getting more and more rebels, which I don't want to fight. And also my overexhaustion could go down quicker and made me far more stable. So I'm just going to piece them out for all of those provinces. There's not much left from Prussia now. It's like 100%, 142% of the war score, so probably 2 wars and they are done. There are a couple of Prussias. First of all, I'm going to 330. First of all, I'm going to feed Saxony with a couple of provinces. Now that I've done it, my overextension is 230, which is still way too much. So I'm going to release another vassal, which will be in the Netherlands. Let's do Friesland. And I would now feed them with those couple of provinces. Now after this, my overextension is 169. That's something that I can take care of. This will be a couple of rebels. And my development is getting close to 17,000 of the great power score. Of course, with the subjects it's way more. And I'll be annexing Castile in a second. 50% already. Yay, we have colonial nation called Florida. Okay. Now, what we'll have to do is to feed this colonial nation with more provinces, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it needs 3 more provinces from Chickasaw, probably. So I'll be able to get a merchant from them. And truce with those boys is ending in 3 years. So we have time to prepare. In this small war, all I need is 10 provinces to create my own colonial nations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They picked mostly low developed provinces, which will cost me just 70 admin points to core. I think right now it's moment to start annexing Mewar. You can see it will be just 5 per month because of my overextension, but later it will be quicker and it will take 30 years. In fact, it will be probably a little bit less. It's just simply because my diplomatic reputation is low. It's decreased by 3.5 from purely overextension, another 3 by annexed subjects. Revolution is pretty passive because the center of revolution, Kodalara, will be removed. Revolution ideas are from all of the provinces, the end of the revolutions. So it failed to do anything anywhere in the world. If you go to the revolutions map mode, you can see it's gone. It should slightly affect our income positively. It's still 4,000, as I'm in the middle of the war with Ming, which is of course protected by Japan. My truce with the coalition just ended. Right now we have to do important things. I think I'm going to attack Great Britain. So many allies. Sweden, Pope. Okay. Declare war on them. Everyone will help. For the imperialism. Thanks to it, I'm getting out those few nations out of the potential coalition. And theoretically, I should also attack Chile in 2 months. To be sure that it will be done. And I also need at least I think 3 stacks to deal with Sweden. Yeah, there goes the coalition. It forms, obviously. So I think I'll need... Okay, let's make... Those guys go here, and you go take care of Chile. I don't want to kill again, a million troops in the coalition war. That's not something that I expect, so I'm going to go day by day and wait if I'll be able to attack Chile before they join the coalition. There we go, you can see every single minor nation that can join the coalition is doing so. Even the West Africa, I have 50, freaking 50 against expansion, they joined the coalition. That's annoying, but at least I can attack Chile. Prussia will not help them because they are in 10,000 debt. Imperialism. Run. Ming troops, 25 mandate. Whoa, they don't have enough devastation. With the Mexican provinces court, I have French Mexico right now, so another colonial nation. Anyway, you can see we are doing all 3 wars at once. Our country is for now uber stable because we don't have any overextension and we have to change it. So what I'm going to do is to white piece of Württemberg in a second, so I'll be able to annex most of Chile. Then the next will be Ming to annex, I'll probably fit a little bit of Ming to Wu. And finally Great Britain. And with Great Britain I'm thinking because I could eat them in one war, one full war. But I'm also thinking about creating a colonial nation in Canada, so I didn't decide that yet. Time to piece out Chile, and from them, I think I'll focus on trade centers, so I'll be able to give them to trade companies, but it's just one, they had only one trade center around here. Then we are going to take the forts, Kosovo, Lezie, Zagreb, and right now we just need to connect. Probably I would be almost able to fully annex them. How close is that to happen? Let's see if the capital. I would be able to fully annex them indeed. You know what? I'm going to leave them with Chile, with the capital. This is 478 to core it. That's a lot. And 136 overextension. Okay, we can deal with that for sure. That's way better. Of course, I'm immediately going to add this to the trade company and core the rest. Sweden was still allied to both Pope and Great Britain. I broke relations with Pope by piecing out Papal States. Why on Sweden now break the relations with Great Britain? Do you have any other stupid alliances? You're granting Transoxiana. This is so stupid. They are part of the coalition, so I cannot attack them right now. You know what? Screw you, I'm just going to break your relations with Great Britain. Just because this is, yeah, no waste of time. I'll take care of Transoxiana separately later, as I already have a lot of mill points and I don't have anything right now to spend them on. I built universities around my states here. Now I'll be able to can see David encourage development almost for free, and it will increase our manpower. We'll see how much. First of all, it might decrease because I just turned off the state edicts and I'll change them for dev cost, but in general this should be a nice help with our manpower. Pretty much finished with both Ming and Great Britain. I'll be able to take whatever I want, but first I need to core all of those provinces because I have a mission that will give me 50 admin points for free. Then we are going to eat Ming and Great Britain at the same time, because remember, I can't give provinces to vassal when I'm at war, and I need to give all of the provinces to Wu. Provinces are court, and from what I saw, Quebec is down a second ago. Yes, the Suez Canal is already good to go. And same as this piece with Great Britain, right? I'm not sure what will happen because I'm taking 10 provinces from Newfoundland for myself, because I would like to create a separate colony there, but I'm like 80% sure that it will go back to Newfoundland as my colony, but still it's worth testing. What will happen here? I'm full annexing Great Britain, right? Full annexation, go send the peace deal. Let's see a day. Yeah, it went straight back to Newfoundland, so it was worth trying. And now we can piece out also Ming. For Ming, I want something like this. Mostly it will go to Wu, and a little bit also for myself. Piece this out. And if we go to the Great Powers list, now it's 18,000 and 300 great power score in our hands, and Great Britain is no more. This is great, but we have 223% of overextension. This will go down in a second, but I need to feed Wu. Now it's 167 overextension. This promise is going to my trade company, and if I start coring everything, we still have some admin points, not so much of it, but I also see some rebels, only on one province, surprisingly. British particulars. Sure, I'll take care of them. You guys, special mission. The cost of annexing Wu is currently not so much. I thought it would be more. It's around the cost of Mewar. So to be honest, we could give also everything around here except the trade centers, or I'm not sure if they will be able to core everything. Let's start with those two. Wu, disloyal. Too much development in your hands. Okay, I guess I'm going to core it myself after all. Beautiful. If you go to the players map mode, most of the world is already ours. The year is 1752, so I think we are on a good way to for world conquest. Also, as we finished off Great Britain, I can form both England and Great Britain, but of course I'll wait with that a little bit more, because first we'll need to click this mission, and this mission is for 20 years, so in the last 20 years we'll be forming Great Britain. And 1753, yeah, we have 20 more years before we take the Golden Era final. And this Golden Era of course help us finish off the ideas and finish off the world conquest. My colonization Florida, not Florida, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces in this colonial region. So I'm going to give them 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5 to be sure provinces. So I'll be having +1 merchant from this nation. And can I fully annex those guys? Yeah. What about those? Just step by step. Go and send a peace deal. This will automatically go to someone. It even went to Florida. And the next month I will get another merchant for ourselves. Okay guys, I think this will be all for today. As you can see, player mapples looks nicely. We have over 5,000 income, even though we didn't turn on any bonuses for the trade and our income. And we'll be getting that, pumping those numbers to the sky. But first we need to finish the world conquest. We like the West Africa, we like Central Asia, we like Scandinavia, Japan, a little bit in Indonesia and a little bit in Europe, and we'll be done with everything. So I think this will be all for today. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this another amazing episode, please remember to leave a like and comment this video, because there will be coming more, and subscribe to the channel to support us. And I will see you soon.